Going on, Jerome's. So Minnesota Vikings veteran cornerback Stephon Gilmore has done fantastic work this year, although he did leave the Cardinals game with a dinged-up hamstring. So there is some concern, although Flores and Kevin O'Connell did talk with some optimism about this not being a long-term injury. But just in case, the Vikings did sign a little bit of depth onto the practice squad. So the Vikings have signed cornerback Kelvin Joseph, a former second-round pick, to the squad. Now, to make room, the Vikings did have the human transaction Myles Gaskin released from the practice squad, except he'll be back. That's what happens all the time, man. Let's talk about Kelvin Joseph today. Background, 25 years young, 6 foot, $195. Played his college ball initially at LSU and then transferred to Kentucky and did great work for 2 years for the Wildcats. Here's seeing picking off probably Mac Jones ahead of Devontae Smith. No big deal, right? Scouting report from NFL.com, Lance Zerline. Draft projection, second to third round. NFL comparison, Maurice Canady. Overview, Joseph has physical dimensions and natural athletic talent. They're easy to get excited about, but his lack of experience might be a secondary concern to the lack of maturity that is sometimes shown on the field. He has the length and strength to reroute and bully the early stages of the release from press and display sudden twitch to attack throws if asked to play an off coverage. He has the size and ball skills to create real challenges at the catch point, but lacks the discipline and route recognition to stay consistently connected to routes. While he improved as the 2020 season went on, the Ole Miss game showed just how much work and experience he still needs. The traits and ability in run support could push him up the board for some teams, while others might be turned off by the penalties and undisciplined play he puts on tape. Either way, he has talent to work with. So bottom line comes down to, hey, got a lot of talent, got a lot of raw skills, but just hasn't been harnessed. And he did show up and show out at the combine, 4.34 40 and 9.02 RAS. So he's a physical freak. All right, second round pick by the Cowboys, number 44 overall, and it just hadn't panned out, right? So he spent 2 years in Dallas, primarily playing special teams, then bounced around from Miami, Seattle in 2023. Then this year he was with the Colts for 2 games, playing on special teams. And that's where he does add primary value is on special teams. He has 651 career special team snaps. Plus he has played in 33 career games, 3 starts, 40 tackles, 4 passes broken up as well. So are we expecting Kelvin Joseph to come in and play right away on Sunday? Unlikely. But the Vikings, it's smart for them to hedge their bets, especially this time of year, and especially when you do have a lot of older veteran cornerbacks in Gilly, Griffin, and Murph. And yeah, you do have Fabian Moreau, who stepped in a bit against the Cardinals. You do have Dwight Newton-McLaughlin, who Flores strongly hinted is going to potentially get his opportunity on Sunday. But having Deshaun Wright, another mid-round draft bust by the Cowboys that the Vikings just pick up. But Joseph, because I remember Joseph in the draft process, man. Like, he does have physical tools, and also he had that great combine, but is still very unpolished and a little bit undisciplined at this stage. But that comes down to coaching, and the Cowboys didn't have the time or ability to invest that in Kelvin Joseph, and that's the problem. Where if you draft some of these projects really high, I mean, 44 isn't nothing, right? That's creeping towards the first round, and if they don't pan out right away, they're just discarded. Boo, boo. All right, so Wright now has this opportunity to be on the Vikings practice squad, be surrounded by great coaching with Durante Jones and Brian Flores, as well as great veterans around him as well, and he has a chance to step up and do a little something. So again, this is a tailor-made Kwesi signing, just like, hey, high drafted player that hasn't worked out for various reasons, I can change him, right? But the Vikings do get some support in a needed position of need, so it's gonna be good to go. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings have signed former second-round pick cornerback Kelvin Joseph to the practice squad. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys know what to do. Skull production value.